Hello everyone, today I'm going to be filming a really highly requested tutorial of how to do this loop at the top of my bracelets. As you can see, they come in multiple sizes. There's small, big, medium. It can really work with any bracelet and it makes it look a lot fancier, and you might see it in a lot of pictures. And it's pretty easy to make and very fun once you get used to it. So I hope you can understand how to do this and improve your bracelets. So the first thing you need to do is choose your colors, and today I'm making a pretty big bracelet because I want to start that project. And I think that this looks really good with big, thick bracelets, but if you're making a small bracelet, it looks great too. For example, on this bracelet, it made it look much nicer and cleaner. So yeah, what I do is I cut all my strings the length of my height. So I put like this roll at the top of my head and roll it down until it gets to that length. And then you're gonna have to choose which color you want the loop. So I'm doing a rainbow scheme, so I'm gonna choose the first color to be the longest string. So basically what I'm saying is you need to make all these strings the same length except for this one. And this one you need to make much longer, about 1 foot longer. So I've cut all my strings into equal lengths, and now I will need to cut this a bit longer than all these strings. So I have my red string, and I'm gonna fold this in half like this. So there's a little loop at the top here. Then I'm gonna take my other strings and fold those in half so that there's a loop on top. It should look like this. So I'm gonna do this part twice through so you can see what it's really like to do it, because I feel like it's a little bit confusing. Make sure that this loop is visible here, and you're gonna put it through the big loop. Then you're gonna open it up a little bit, and you're gonna take the rest of your string and pull it through like this. It's a little bit tiny and hard to see, but pull it through and pull like that. I'm going to demonstrate it again. Make sure you have 2 loops. Put this one through and under, and put the rest of your red string under, like so. Pull through and pull so that your string is in half and there's a little loop around right here. So for the next step, you're going to take all of your strings and make it into a straight line. You're going to put one part of your red string down and one up like this. And then I'm going to tape it down. All right, from here, if you don't know the basic knots, I have a tutorial on my TikTok showing how to do each basic knot, and you'll have to know how to do forward, backward, and backward, forward knots for this. So since our string is on the right side, we're gonna do backward, forward knots like this. I usually repeat this 5 times on each side, and I'll show you how it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so now that you're done with this side, you could see that a little bracelet type thing is starting to form, and tape it on the other side, like this. You're gonna do as many more knots as you would like until you have the desired length of your loop. The more knots you make, the bigger your loop will be. On this side, we're gonna be doing forward, backward, like this. Forward, backward. Forward and backward. All right, so now you have this cute little loop, and you can either start doing your pattern from here, or you can make it a little bit fancy, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So you're going to tape down your loop like this, and you're going to think about what order you would like your colors to be in. I'm doing a rainbow, so it would be easier to show this, but This loop is gonna look really cool, and you'll need some sort of chevron or triangle starting bracelet type. All right, so my first color that I want is already on the outside, so I'm gonna keep those there. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the next color that you want and make a backward knot toward the outside, like this. Backward knot, like this. You're gonna mirror it on the other side, like this. Make sure to mirror everything you do right after you do it so that you don't like mess up the order that it goes in. So whenever you do this, whenever you take this string and put it out, you're gonna forget about this. You don't want to knot over this because it's gonna be made to make your chevron. So make sure to forget about this one right here and only loop around these. That's why I put them out sideways like that, so that you can kind of forget about them. So next I have my light orange. Mirror it on this side. You're gonna keep doing this process with every color you want in order. So like whatever order you put this is gonna be how your bracelet shows up. So if you want a rainbow order, do a rainbow order. If you want it darkest to lightest, do it darkest to lightest. It doesn't matter. But when you're done, it'll look like this, It'll look like this, and you're gonna think, this looks stupid. Why does it look like this? But what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these two strings here, whichever are your last strings, and you're gonna just make forward knots twice to bring it together. Now this is a huge loop because I'm doing a lot of colors, but your loop may not be this big. As you can see, the colors are like, it's really big, but it makes the bracelet look so much more finished and professional. And I'm gonna show you how to do 1 or 2 rows of the chevron from here, just so you can see like how it works after this. So what you're gonna do is take your outermost color and knot that onto the order of strings that you wanna go. They're already in order, so that won't be that hard. And once it goes down here, it might look a little bit wonky and like weird and strangely round, but it will turn out very nice in the end. So don't worry if it looks bad at first. Don't be scared, don't give up on your bracelet, because I swear in the end it looks really cool. And if you follow me on any of my social medias, I will post what this looks like when it's done and you'll see. But you've also already seen my other loops on my other bracelets and they turn out really well. So do not be afraid. I'm going to show you what this looks like on the other side knotting, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done so you can see. So on the right side, instead of making forward knots, you're going to do backward knots. And also, if you are not making a chevron pattern where you can do this big fancy loop, that is totally okay. You can just stop with your big loop, like this red one right here, and continue on with the pattern. And I'll show you what this looks like when it's finished. So when you're done, you're gonna take this here and make 2 forward knots with the same color, like this. So this bracelet is way too huge to finish right now, and I wish I could finish it and show you guys, but I wanna post this video as fast as I can because I haven't posted in a week, and this is highly, highly requested. I get a comment in almost all my videos. How do you do the loop? How do you do the beginning of your bracelet? So yeah, this is a smaller example of how it turns out. As you could see, these are in order here, and it looks a little bit wonky here at first, but then it turns out really, really clean and nice and really makes your bracelet look fancy. And I hope this helped those of you who have requested this loop. And comment any requests you'd like me to film down below in the comment section. And yeah, thank you.